Have you ever picked up a camera, pressed the shutter, and immediately wondered, what if this single shot could have been? Not just a little better, but richer colors, sharper details, smoother motion, without needing a Hollywood budget or a crew of 50. What if the camera itself could do 90% of the heavy lifting for you, letting you focus on the moment instead of the settings? That's the promise of the Sony Alpha 7 IV, a full-frame mirrorless powerhouse that doesn't just capture images, it crafts them. And today, I'm putting it through its paces to see if it lives up to the hype. Because let's be honest, the mirrorless market is crowded. Every brand claims to have the next big thing, but most fall short when it comes to real-world performance. Either the autofocus hunts in low light, the video looks overprocessed, or the battery dies before the golden hour even begins. The Sony A7 IV isn't just another upgrade. It's a generational leap, built for creators who demand precision, flexibility, and reliability in one package. But does it deliver? And more importantly, is it worth the investment? Let's start with the first impression. The Sony A7 IV feels like a precision instrument from the moment you hold it. The magnesium alloy body is rugged yet lightweight, with deep hand grips that feel secure even with heavy lenses like the 24 to 70mm f/2.8 GM2. The controls are intuitive, customizable dials, a responsive touchscreen, and a new AI-driven real-time tracking system that actually works. The menu system, while still complex, has been streamlined with clearer organization and customizable My Menu tabs. It's clear Sony listened to feedback from creators who wanted less frustration and more flow. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the A7 IV truly shines. At its core is a 33-megapixel full-frame exmor, our back-illuminated CMOS sensor. That's not just a spec on paper, it's a game-changer. The back-illuminated design means better light gathering, especially in low-light conditions, with cleaner shadows and reduced noise. Paired with the next-generation Bion's XR image processing engine, said to be 8 times more powerful than its predecessor. This camera processes data faster and more accurately, delivering stunning dynamic range and color accuracy straight out of the box. But the real magic happens in video. The A7 IV supports up to 4K 60p recording with 10-bit 4:2:2 color sampling and full pixel readout in all recording formats. That means no pixel binning, no soft edges, just crisp, detailed footage with incredible color gradation. Even better, it offers 7K oversampling when recording 4K 30p, which results in footage so clean it rivals dedicated cinema cameras. And with the new S-Cinetone color profile, you get beautiful cinematic colors right out of the camera. No LUTs required. Whether you're shooting a documentary, a YouTube vlog, or a short film, the A7 IV makes professional quality video accessible without a steep learning curve. Let's put it to the test. Imagine you're at a wedding reception at dusk. The light is fading fast, but you need to capture the first dance. With the A7 IV, you can shoot at ISO 3200 with confidence. No noise, no grain, just smooth, natural skin tones. The autofocus tracks the couple flawlessly, even as they spin across the floor. Meanwhile, you're recording 4K 30p video with S-Cinetone, and the colors pop. Warm, golden highlights, deep shadows, and rich reds that look like they were graded in post. And because the camera uses the full sensor for readout, there's no rolling shutter distortion, even during fast pans. It's not just good for a mirrorless camera, it's good for camera. Of course, no product is perfect. The A7 IV's menu system, while improved, can still feel overwhelming for beginners. The battery life is solid but not class-leading. Expect around 580 shots per charge with the viewfinder, or about 610 with the LCD. And while the autofocus is exceptional, it can occasionally struggle with very small or fast-moving subjects in unpredictable lighting. Also, the rolling shutter effect is still present in certain high-contrast or fast-motion scenarios, though it's less pronounced than in previous models. So how does it stack up against the competition? Compared to the Canon EOS R6 Mark II, the A7 IV offers higher resolution, 33MP versus 24MP, and better video specs, including 4K 60p with full pixel readout. The UHS-II excels in autofocus and burst shooting, but the A7 IV wins in dynamic range and color science, especially with its S-Cinetone profile. Against the Nikon Z6 II, the A7 IV has a clear edge in video capabilities and low-light performance, though Nikon's ergonomics and battery life are slightly better. And compared to the Fujifilm X-T5, which is APS-C, the A7 IV's full-frame sensor delivers superior depth of field and low-light performance, making it the better choice for serious creators. So, who is the Sony A7 IV for? It's for the hybrid shooter, the photographer who also films, the filmmaker who needs stills, the content creator who refuses to compromise. It's for the wedding photographer who wants cinematic B-roll. It's for the indie filmmaker on a budget who needs pro-level footage. It's for the YouTuber who wants to step up from smartphone, but doesn't want to carry a cinema rig. It's not the cheapest full-frame mirrorless camera, but it's not the most expensive either. What it is the most all-rounder in its class. If you're serious about your craft and you want a camera that grows with you, one that delivers studio-quality results in the field, in the studio, and on the go, the Sony A7 IV is the one to get. It's not just an upgrade. It's a revolution in a box. Ready to take your creativity to the next level? Click the link in the description, check out the latest price, and grab yours today. Your future self and your audience will thank you.